Hey everybody, today we're working on an '08 Xterra, and it's got a p0420 code. So let's take a look. Well, I wanted to take a quick look through the engine bay because I've worked on this vehicle before. In the past we've had a 420 and we replaced this line here for the heater core because of the fact that it was leaking fluid and it was dropping. So today I just said, what the heck, let's take a look. And I come over here and look what I see right here. That's definitely wetness. So then I take the light and I shine it down there, right down. If you can see that, that's definitely wet down there, so which means it's been dropping down. And if you look at the oxygen sensor, can you see it? It's wet too. I hope you can see it. That's definitely signs that the oxygen sensor is wet. If you can see it, I hope you can see it. Can you see it? Well, I'm trying to get the light right there, but it's not working. But I'm thinking that it's the same thing, because that triggered a code when this hose here, when this hose was cracked here at the plastic, and this is we replaced it with a dealer part. It basically dripped fluid down, and it never let that heated oxygen sensor heat up right, so it actually was creating an issue. And I guess I'm gonna go with this. Now I looked this part up, and I can actually go back I can go to Advance and get a dealer part, and they actually carry this part. But this part right here, component here, is plastic, and as normal, I'm pretty hesitant to put a plastic part back on if I can. They also make an aftermarket part where this part is made from aluminum for about the same price. So right now, that's the decision. Should we go aftermarket, or should we put back the same part and see it fail again? Let's see what we get. Alright guys, this is what I got. I got a dormant part. Here it is. The catch is that this is aluminum instead of plastic, and usually I don't like to buy dormant parts, but I figured it was available at the Advance here. It's $17.99, so I figured, hey, you know what, I'll take a chance, since it's, again, not a plastic component. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna take a chance here. The only thing is in storage, this little automatic clip for this fell off, so I'm going to try to put that back on before we remove the other one. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, I got it back on. So once we get it on there, we just got to rip it off because it's glued in place. But like I said, it's all aluminum and it's not electrical, so I figured, hey, you know what, it should be okay. So let's the only thing that we might have to do afterwards with this is that might have to bleed the cooling system, because this is I've had issues with the cooling system not holding, or it's you know, not bubbling out everything. So first, let's take this one off, and we're gonna pull this back. Okay, let's see, that's got a nice mark on it. So let's see if we can get this out. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, slide it back just like that, and then we're gonna, oh yeah, see? It totally broke off. I think the other half is still inside here. Oh dang, I'm gonna have to clean that out. Okay, so that was the problem. It was totally broken. So this part right here, let's see if we can get this off. Okay, I might need some better pliers on this to get it out of this corner. There we go. And then let's see if I can use these pliers to rotate this hose a little bit, enough to actually get it loose from that connector there. There we go. There we go. That part's out. So here it is. That's probably the problem. It was already been leaking for who knows how long. Now what we need to do is we need to get it out of in here. The part that's actually broken in here, the lower part here. There's not much left. I think it's already been corroded by the coolant system a little bit. There we go. Got some out there. Got some out there. There we go. Just throw it down there. Okay. Flush it out a little bit. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put this piece in first, like that. Okay. A little bit higher so I can get it past that and slide it on, and then just pop that off. There we go. And that's good. I'm just going to get this little clip thingy out. Oops-a-daisy, you know, that's really stuck in there. And then the other half of the hose just goes right on there like so. But I gotta get this out. I can't get this out. Ain't that the darndest thing, man? The little clip retainer won't come out. There we go. Yeah, it's just the darndest little thing that gets in the way. Oops-a-daisy. Oops, I dropped it. Oops, I wonder where that went. Alright. And then I've lost coolant, so I know I'm gonna have to add some coolant to this. So first, let's squeeze this thing a little bit better and move it down. Okay. Alright. I do, you know. Oh man, you know, I know it's on there, but I would like it pretty close to where it used to be. If I can do it, I'd rather it be closer to where it used to be than where it is now. Okay, there we go. And that's pretty close to where it used to be. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more even. Okay, there we go. And all of that should be okay. I'm going to move this clip over more because I don't know if that's on there or not from the factory. So I'm going to move that over right there from where it was. You know. Okay, there we go. And that looks good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill it up with coolant, and then I'm going to try to run it, and we'll clear the codes, okay? So let's try that. Give me a second. Okay, so I wanted to top off the radiator. This thing took probably 3/4 of a gallon, which means that thing was probably leaking a lot, okay? So now I'm going to clear the code, and let's run it and see if we can bubble this radiator out, or the cooling system out, a little bit of all the air, okay? Alright, so I'm in the car now. We're going to use my little launch die gun here, and let me see if I can find this one. Should be right there. We go. And we're going to see if we can self-ID this thing. Okay. And it should. Alright. Alright, so we're going to do an automatic search and see what happens, okay? Yep. Xterra. There we go. We're going to confirm. And we're going to do a system scan, and we're going to check for all those codes, okay? And usually this is pretty quick. At least it's a lot quicker than my old scan tool. I'll probably need to get a new scan tool, but we're going to see what it comes up with. Alright, it's done. So we're going to read the fault codes, and it should have that. There it is, the p40, okay? So we're going to see that, okay? And it's state 4, so we're going to go back. We're going to clear the fault codes. And there we go, we're going to clear the fault codes. The fault code is cleared. And so there should be no check engine light now. And so we're going to run the car. Alright. I got the heat on to make sure it's hot. And we'll get some blowage going. And that should be it. Then afterwards, if the check engine light doesn't come on, which I don't think it will, drive it for about 50, 100 miles, and we should figure out if this thing is you know, having the same issues again. But I don't think it will. I think that was the problem. Lucky guess, you know, from previously working on this vehicle of what code triggered before, and we were able to, you know, get it done quick. So you know, otherwise, you know, we would have been, you know, sitting here, you know, going through everything, testing them. But you know, it was a lucky guess, and I believe that's a common problem on this vehicle, is that water drips on that O2 sensor, and it makes it, you know, not function right. So I'm gonna unplug my scan tool. There's no lights on, and we'll just wait for it to actually, you know, we'll wait for it to actually cycle through the cooling system once the engine warms up. Right now it's on the cold side, so we need to make sure. Okay, so let's go back outside and let it warm up. All right, so I have the burper on, but just to show you this, like I showed you before, this is the part going into it. It's a clean brake. I mean, literally, this is totally cracked. So most likely the root of the problem. I'm gonna let this all burp out, and I think that should take care of it. Once the engine warms up and we have full coolant flow through here, I think it'll be a great fix. Right now, as you can tell, there's no leaks, no dripping, and just, you know, steam from when I washed the engine. So sounds really nice. I think it's a good fix. Thank you again. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for watching the videos, and have a great day. Take care now.